And this is something that we're going to see if it boils down to whether or not we'll see KZen and KarlTzy battle it out once more for the Retribution steals, or will it be more on the team fights? Let's load up into game number 2 here and see what's going to be different here for Minana versus Echo.
Again, on the line here, would be great for Minana Evos and their fans, of course, if they can sweep Echo here. That would secure them those 3 points that they desperately need to get a chance into the playoffs here. Real quick, looking at the emblems.
Wait. Is Betty rocking an assassin emblem on a carry?
It seems so. It seems so.
Yeah.
And the firmness and the tenacity as well.
Yeah, you just want to sustain. It's become popular nowadays, like with the carry and the Claude, to just have sustain in the early game, because you are waiting for that 2-item power spike with the Corrosion, the DHS, or maybe the Golden Staff. You're just waiting for those timings, and you want to be able to protect yourself in the early game. That's why Firmness has been a really, really good choice for both the carry and the Claudes.
Yeah, get that early game into your pockets. Nothing crazy on the isolations just yet.
And leg baits, by the way, on the carry. So just
Oh,
physical
yeah.
defense all across the board.
Oh, Sanford.
No!
Gonna get locked down here. Not gonna be able to escape that one. First blood going to the hands of Lord JM. KZen.
Guys, does
where it
this
needed to
look
be.
familiar?
It does.
It looks familiar.
It looks very familiar.
No, KarlTzy is next.
Oh, this
Screw
is
Turtle.
bad.
KarlTzy is next.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
He'll be fine, yeah. I think so.
He'll be fine, you know.
Lacking burst though, but then again, we are seeing Minana forcing down onto the XP lane early on so that he won't get the ultimate, and maybe they'll get a better time on the turtle, which is happening right now. Although KarlTzy very close by as well.
It's a penalty zone on
Yeah.
Lord
Yeah.
JM.
Oh, Lord JM gonna jump in, finding KarlTzy, takes quite a bit of damage
my
himself.
goodness.
He's in trouble here, still
He's low.
healthy
He's
for
low.
now. Appraiser's Wrath gonna come down. KZen secures it though. Lancey trying to get out of there, will fall to Sanji, and there's the last insanity. Lord JM goes down as well. They get the turtle, but they give up 2. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, JP will survive.
From the looks of it, Minana actually got some good stuff as well from the bottom lane, forcing JP to go back, and Benny Cutie as well.
Wow. Minana
Good.
Evos. Highest KDA.
Really?
47 team KDA in S12. I mean, it's really crazy, but Echo, however, did win that team fight.
Yeah, Minana more like Kill
Oh my
Nana.
goodness, KZen AR is getting all the minor objectives out of this game. I mean, even though Echo won that team fight,
Yeah.
I would say still victory goes to Minana Evos, because the lineup of Echo is meant to do that. Like,
That's a very, yeah, that's true.
their composition can actually deal with Minana Evos, but you just let the Tigers run away with a free turtle. I mean, it's not free, but they got a turtle.
And Doming also secured that Corrosion Scythe so early.
Yep.
So that means that the Gold Lane's also having a fun time here, even if he's not joining the team fights.
And that's the kind of scary part, right? Because right now, if you're Echo, you're really going to want to play around JP. You're really going to want to find these divine judgments, but Minana Evos so far has done a fantastic job at being where they need to be, right? In terms of the map space, the pressure that they're putting themselves, and also the fact, too, once again, that you have the Diggy just kind of protecting Domeng.
Yeah.
That's great, right? I mean, that's exactly what they need to do to take this to where then you put the game in Domeng's hands later on, you know, towards that late game, where you're just really banking on a full barrage doing the majority of the damage.
Just imagine, right? Like, Echo, if you don't find the Divine Judgment, you try to go all in against Doming AR, but you're faced with Heavy Spin, Nether Realm, Time's Journey. Like, the only way for Echo to actually take down Doming is with a Divine Judgment. Unless Doming messes up his position, but all throughout regular season, I mean, there were maybe 2 or 3 times I've seen Doming out of position, but it's hard because Doming has always been consistent with his positioning in team fights.
And after you try to go, you get through these layers, right, of these sustains, and then you get reverse time back, and you get penalty zone back on the counterplay, which is what Echo.
No, the flicker back.
And
Was able
Domeng
to
didn't
flicker
die.
back.
So that's what we were
boy.
talking about. Lancey was there to help him out with the Nether Realm, so he's able to survive JP using that Divine Judgment. Meanwhile, rest of the team going to be fighting here for the second turtle of this game.
And battles that happening as well on the bottom side of the map means Minana's fighting on both fronts. Being answered immediately, I think we have to go bottom side on the camera here.
Oh, no, okay, so they get the turret, but both are going to go down here. Now let's focus on the turtle fight. Bot lane handled. There's the heavy spin going for it, and it's going to be Lord JM that secures the turtle for Minana. Now Carl Teasy trying out good flicker out from that Appraiser's Wrath. Sanji now joining the fight. And the rest of Minana trying to get out of here. Sanford, Lord JM going for it. 1 versus 1. Going to flicker out. Sanford will live.
Flickers and resources being traded between both of these teams. I gotta say, the bottom side, I thought it might have been more of Minana-sided, but JP, Benecutie rather, got ahead of that.
I would say that was a greedy play. Coming out from Minana, it was like, you wanted to get the golden turret when they were contesting turtle. On paper, that was the right call. But with information that they had, they should have just backed off because they've already secured the turtle, especially when they saw heroes rotating towards bottom lane. But still, they are winning the economy battle versus Echo. Doming AR is still scaling with his Ixia. And there still exists the problem of how you actually fight directly into Minana Evos. However, Echo has a chance of changing the dynamics of the team fights, because now you have the slows coming out from Sanford and the Lilia. The Ice Queen 1 has already been picked up now for the export.
Again, the props of Echo is raw damage, right?
Ouch.
If that damage sinks in, that time's journey could be negligible later on because of just how much boom potential you have.
The boom.
Oh, boom!
Oh, there's the Divine Judgment.
Flicker
They're already going to get the flicker route. Lord JM going to jump in with the penalty zone. Tanks quite a bit of that damage. Kazin trying to make his way with Spider Miles, but they're going to dodge this last Insanity as well. Carl T's going to use that Razor's Wrath. They're missing the spells here. Still going to be going. Carl T's going to get dragged back. There's the heavy spin from Kazin. They find the goat. They lock him down.
Wasn't that exactly what I said? You're going to get reverse timed after you do everything, and then you go down.
It's hard for Echo to actually fight into Minana Evos. Like, again, this is the sad reality that they are living in. They have the Divine Judgment. They actually had the right call to go on to Lancy AR earlier on, but they don't have the burst damage. You don't have the Beatrix with the snipe, with the Bennett's Rage. You only have a carry.
That's right.
He was not even there.
It's so hard to use that carry right now in these situations.
Okay, another turtle. That's 3 now in the hands of Minana.
Yep.
Great effort on these turtles, able to secure all 3 of them. That's what we talked about before we even started this series up. And right now, Minana's doing it. You know, they are giving it to a team that is used to pretty much dominating these early objectives.
But again, the main difference of game number 2 is that even if Minana Evos continuously scales up, even though they are the better lineup, Echo has a lot of ways of taking the team fight away from Minana Evos. They have the Divine Judgment. JP is a walking win condition, even in late game, because in the late game, it does not matter if you have a carry, because actually carry deals more damage than Beatrix in late game. So you do have the damage that is needed to take down your targets, but they have to find that angle. They have to find these creative approach, and Minana Evos has not slipped up their position. Even though Lancy AR was caught in the middle lane earlier, it's fine. He's a Paramis.
And I hope that Echo aren't getting too comfortable with how things are going right now, because we haven't actually seen Domeng in a full-on team fight. We haven't seen the power of the full barrage yet, in full effect.
You're seeing the power of that Diggy,
the Diggy,
the Diggy, man.
Those bumps.
These buddies of death.
Yeah, I mean, most of these damage is being soaked up by JP, but that's just it. Like, it's not even just about the damage. It's the poke that Echo has to deal with before they can actually start the fight. And also additional information that is being given to Minana Evos, because every single time that you step into those bunnies, they see your position, like who got hit.
Info.
Wherever JP is, because JP most likely is gonna be the one to tank up those bunnies, but the Kaja's position is also important. So they don't have any choice. It's either JP or Carl Teasy.
Yep. So you're coming into these fights, you're not 100%. You gave away so much info. The Diggy pick really making the mark here.
Yeah. Oh my, Minana Evos, they're just controlling the map really, really well. Now they send Kazin AR to the Lord, and again, go to the opposite side of the map. You are playing to scale. You're not essentially forced to take the Lord now. You're just in a position where you are allowing Doming AR to propel into that late game.
Not only that, too. Now we're in the territories of these lords here. Like I said, so far, Minana Evos has done a great job with the turtles. They obviously have this upper advantage that they can work with. for this first Lord take. You can even see it, right? They're going to go ahead and just park
They
Benecutie
see the carry.
on the top side. They got
right
the information they needed. Lord's still quite healthy, though. Benecutie going to go ahead and rotate over. That's also the black shoes already being used by Sanji. You can see the pressure Minana is going to go ahead and put around this Lord, but it's going to reset.
Reset right now. Minana definitely better position. Conceal
Oh,
using
JP.
JP.
JP
They
gonna
fight
jump
Doming.
in.
Oh, Netherrealm!
Win, but the Netherrealm going to come through. Penalty zone to
No,
follow.
oh my
Sanford,
God!
there's the full barrage. Can't get anybody just yet, but Sanford Immortality going to go down. Kaizen on the run. Was one hit away. Stayed alive, though. Oh, that was tough.
Did you see how close that was? Flicker, Netherrealm. Doming was 1 HP when he got inside the Netherrealm. Clutch save by Lancy.
I for sure thought he was going to go down. And then it came out Netherrealm. It was like, oh my god.
One line. One line of HP.
Good effort from JP.
He's going to be held back. Oh, Lord's going to reset, though. Carl Teasy will find Lancy. Gets a kill with his Appraiser's Wrath. Sanford
At
going
what
to fall.
cost, though?
He's going
Revenge
down.
strike gets Carl Teasy. He's out of the picture. It's only JP, Benecutie, and Sanji left alive here. Still going to be working through. Lord's going to be worked on. Kaizen has the retribution. JP being forced out of the area. Benecutie winning patiently. What's he going to do? He just watches the Lord get takes. He has to go back to base.
Oh, that was such a crazy sequence by Minana Evos. Yes, Lancy AR did die in front of Carl TZ, but the cause was he was taken down as well, and Minana Evos was able to secure their position inside the Lord, while Benecutie was still sitting in the mid lane. He walked towards the Lord area, but at that point, they didn't have any teammates left, as JP in a carry is now no longer able to fight Minana Evos.
And while all that was happening, I just have to reiterate, these bunnies just wreaking havoc everywhere.
Exactly. The pokes.
It is amazing. It's so low-key. Obviously, no one's getting insta-killed by these bunnies, but it's huge mark.
Yeah, look at Sanji and JP. They can't even walk up because the bunny's sitting up there.
Yeah.
They can't walk up.
They can't. And now, because of that, Minana knows exactly where the fights are going to happen.
Yeah, and man, this Ixia pick is really comfortable for Doming AR at the moment. Again, the positioning has always been on point. The slows coming out from the corrosion side, the angles from the full barrage. Doming has been on point in this game.
Yeah, right now Doming are relying so well. The communication you can feel the comms right now from Minana.
Oh, Kaizen.
Yeah. Kaizen going to jump in there. Gets dragged back a little bit.
Ouch.
Takes
Ouch.
quite a bit of damage. He's going to actually be whittled down.
Oh!
There's JP going in. Netherrealm.
save!
Full barrage comes through from Doming.
Pew, pew, pew,
The
pew.
covering fire to keep Kaizen alive. Lord can go ahead and work on the top inhibitor turret. It will fall for Echo. Minana just playing perfectly right now together as a team.
Oh my goodness. Minana Evos, for sure, if we could hear the comms, that most likely have been a bait.
Yeah.
Because Kaizen, he knew.
Still what you do.
Still had Netherrealm, still had Time's Journey. And instantly, when JP jumped in, full barrage was there.
Oh man, this Ixia really making his mark here.
Oh!
Are we gonna see a possibility of a sweep here?
Oh, it looks so close.
That was so close.
Look, I mean, just a couple hits. Look at that from Doming as well. As you see, they are just dismantling Echo right now. Base is fully exposed. Minana Evos making a huge just statement in this series.
Yeah, not just in the series, not just with Philippines. This is a statement all across the world. This is how strong PH is. No matter who sits at the top, teams in PH are always neck and neck.
This is currently the top one of the leaderboards versus number 7, ladies and gents. Number 7.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing.
Yeah, win probability going over that fast. Actually, it could have actually really ended right there and then.
And I don't know if this is like the answer, like so far, if it's just the double utility, like the layering, right? The Netherrealm has been the stable one here, but then you had the Florin from the last game, and now you've got Diggy, who has done multiple things already.
Minana is the croissant lineup.
Yeah. This is not Protect the King, this is Protect Doming.
Layers upon layers upon layers here.
The croissant gameplay.
Croissant gameplay.
Croissant. Minana Evos croissant.
That croissant.
Well, once again, if they can secure themselves this Lord here, we'll most likely see them march into the base and put pressure to end this in a sweep.
Look for the bait.
They got to be careful, though. We've seen Echo turn things around in creative ways before.
Eyes on JP, eyes on Benny.
They don't have any vision on
Here it
Tommy
is.
AR. They're gonna see
JP.
JP walk up, and they still don't see Ixia.
Oh.
They know he's there. Kaizen gonna find a lockdown on JP. Here comes the rest of the team. Lord's gonna be worked on by Carl TZ. Kaizen secures it with a full barrage. Lord JM jumps in with the penalty zone. He's whittled down. He will still be alive with another realm on top of it. And Minana Evos
That's it.
marching
That's
for
it.
it. That's gonna be most likely it as they make their way
That's
to
it.
base. Benny Cutie can't stop the full force of the Tigers.
Doming.
They're holding on the best they can. Benny Cutie will fall. It wasn't enough, and it's only JP, and Minana Evos will sweep Echo.
And against all odds, Minana ended with a sweep.